Yo, peace, love. I wasn't recording. Let's talk about our experience at Kings County. What y'all be calling it? Killer County?
That's what you call it?
Man, you good?
Something touched
The fuck touch your leg?
the Xbox Live. I got scared. I didn't know. I thought a mouse popped
Well, mama ain't raised no bitch.
I thought a mouse popped out.
You just scared of a mouse for? You just had a C-section.
Oh, because it was an unknown thing that touched me, and I didn't see it. I had the thing up, and so he touched my leg, so I thought a mouse popped out under me, and I thought it was grabbing my coochie. I didn't know. I was scared. Fuck.
Y'all stay away from mice. They crawl up your coochie. All right. Word of the day. Shout out to my sponsors. Yo, let me tell y'all about our experience at Kings County.
Oh my god.
Kings fucking County.
Fucking bitches.
So, we just had a baby, right? If you don't know, you know. And if you know, you know.
You know very well.
Right. So, I think it starts when we go to the appointments to see how our baby's doing inside the stomach, because now he's outside the stomach now. He's been born, right? Jason born, right? So, being that he's been born. Anywho, we go there. One of my biggest pet peeves is I can't go in there to see my baby. Let's start there. I can't go in there because, motherfuckers, ninjas got preferences. So I get in there. Dr. Honeycomb, Dunny Applebottom, Dr. Honeycombs, right? She's like, oh, can you step out for a second? And I'm thinking to myself, like, bitch, fuck, I gotta step out.
She didn't tell you to step out. She let you stay in, remember? She was the only one that was okay with it.
What you mean? She told me to step out to begin with.
Yeah.
Right. So Honeycombs tell me to step out. And, I ain't really doing this because, I'm at war. I'm at war with the idea of I can't go in there to be with my son. Right? That's what you need. Anywho. So I'm like, all right. First time it happened and they find out, like I'm really her nigga. Like, I'm really here to stay. Cause you know how they be thinking, like they think that I might be that guy that they had, or that was that guy that came in here one day and he was the guy that they had to tell to step out because blase blah, right? You know how the mom work. But Honeycomb was cool. She she told me why and shit like that. I was like, oh, all right. I take it from cereal. That was her last name, yeah. And she was cool. Even the idea of her like talking about her pain, she said, "No, well, I'm good at that, bitch. This ain't about you."
I have a high tolerance for pain. And I
right.
was like, oh, you had a natural birth? No, I had 2 C-sections.
Like,
are you comparing your pain to mine?
Well, whether it's a B or a C-section, right? We need to understand this.
What the fuck is a B-section?
I don't know what that is. It's something. It's when you B-section.
The dissy.
Or section 8 backwards. So my thing is this, right? I think that we need to start doing better and remember that the topic of the conversation, if you're seeing a pregnant woman, she's the topic, not you. She laughing, but I'm dead ass. My girl's the topic because she's currently carrying the baby, which is now born. Jason born.
Asani born.
Right. Oh. That's one thing. That's one of my pet peeves. And then when you go there, yo, no shade to these MBs, nurse bitches. No shade. Because some of y'all are mad cool.
Yeah, some of them are really cool.
Right.
And it's polarity. Them bitches that outweigh. Like, you gotta be this negative.
Well, you know what?
This one is so pleasant.
Shout outs to Stephanie. Stephanie got the YouTube channel. She got her shit going on. Shout out to that nurse. She was cool. Stephanie, she wasn't even a nurse. She was like Jesus. She was cool as fuck. Right? Then you had
the Mayo Man Hunchman.
The midwife.
That little bitch.
The midwives, yo, the midwives suck. They mid. They mid. So my thing is this: you can't be a midwife if you mid or you not a wife. All right, so let's talk about that. We come in for a stress test. These motherfuckers trying to induce her. So I'm like, what y'all trying to introduce her to, right? So I'm like, all right. We sitting there for a while. Mind you, I gotta be at work. I got a short motherfucker yelling at me on the phone. He's my supervisor. Shout outs to him. He's very manly, right? Very stern. And he loves black women. So I'm like, all right, bet. We sitting there for like 7 hours actually. Do a whole shift. We get to see the night shift coming in, who's there, who's that. You know, then this guy, he walks in with a doctor coat like his scrubs with mayo. The mayo had me, right? So I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, he just came in from lunch. So you couldn't put the mayonnaise down? All right. So the midwife is already in there. First off, she comes in and tells me I have to leave. Y'all know how I feel about leaving. That's my kid. I want to be there for this. She like, oh, you're going to have to step out. I'm like, why? Is it your preference? Oh, no, because we have other patients here. You know, like when a motherfucker talking, it's like me saying 1, 2, 3. It's easy as 1, 2, 3, da da. But I'm not saying shit, right? But you think it's like I'm answering the question with that, but I'm not. She goes, yeah, because we got patients here. Bitch, what patients? I'm about to lose mine. So I end up going out, come back in. She's like, oh, now you can come back in now. I just want to tell you, I hope you understand. She changes the reasoning or the catalyst behind why she told me to leave in the first place. And I'm just like, what the fuck is this? I don't get it. I'm like, all right. She's still yapping and he comes in there trying to induce motherfuckers. He not giving us an understanding. The test for preeclampsia didn't even come back yet, but you still trying to do that. Meanwhile, I got to go to work for 5. Listen, Kings County. That was one aspect. And, shout outs to Babe. Babe had the baby last Friday.
No,
and
I did not. I had him the Friday before last. He's 2 weeks today. Well, last Friday is week ago.
Yo, that shit is wild. And that's fatherhood. So, fuck. But, yeah. So, the Friday before, right? Because we 2 weeks in. 2 weeks ago. My fault, babe. So, 2 weeks ago.
Acknowledge that shit, nigga.
Right.
You don't
So,
motherfucking seed, nigga.
right. So, I'm like, all right, cool. Right. Now we sitting. No, matter of fact, when we came to the hospital, we was waiting for like 4 hours, for a minute, just because we got us, so we good. She having contractions, it's going crazy.
I got there at 4:51. They checked us in at 6.
So how much hours is that?
Like 2. Where you going?
All right, so 2 hours. I'm just speaking my mind. So 2 hours we were sitting there waiting. Right? Now, make sure he not up. Hold up. So I'm like, all right, cool. But everybody there, the staff was amazing. The doctor was cool. He had his hands up her. He was making.
Mr. Dr. A.
Right. And he was very respectful to me with his hands in her coochie. So I knew off rip he was cool. So, and there's other doctors there that we had met before on a different shift from whatever that was.
Yeah, he was
and
respectful. He was genuine.
Right. Took her in, did the C-section. Then she had the bedside.
The 48-hour shit.
The 48-hour shit where.
Locked to the bed.
Right. Stephanie was cool. There was another lady there too that was touching her titties to help her with the breast milk. So she was cool too. She was very delicate with her. And yeah, very delicate. So shout outs to her. Yo, matter of fact, device is too hot. Video quality may be reduced. All right. I don't care if it's too hot because I'm hot, baby. Right, babe? We hot. Right? So I'm like, all right, cool. That's how hot I am. So I'm like, all right, cool. And then you got the doctors that's just telling us stuff could happen, and I'm like, yo, well, tell us. Did you see somebody in the situation and everything worked out well? They're like, yeah.
Oh, that bitch.
Right, and I'm like, why is it that we have to pull teeth to get that out of you? You feel me? That's weird. You know what I'm saying? But it's the idea that I feel like the medical industry can be somewhat, or some people's state of mind in it is very, very pessimistic. And we have to remember we're having a baby here. This is a pregnant mom. So let's not be too pedantic. So the pedantics was a little off. You know what I'm saying? But we did stay there for 48 hours. No, 24? 48 hours, right?
For what?
For the bedside. That's 48 hours.
Yeah, 2 days after I had him.
It's
Then
been
they
stamped,
transferred me to the-
right? By true gangster peeps. Go ahead.
Why are you doing that? Is this thing
So-
on? Is it live?
Yeah, it's live.
Hey, motherfuckers. Hey, motherfuckers. Hey.
Gotti fan, baby. You know how it's going. Genuinely aware with divine introspection. My beautiful lady. We
No
got the
crazy. Now we
the
got
boys.
a lady.
Right. We got the boys. Is that
Channel.
gonna the boys channel? Yeah, the voices where we'll be vlogging our life and shit like that, etc. And you won't get to see Asani for a while. And I feel like that's beautiful. I think you should be very careful introducing your kids' faces to the internet. So shout outs to that. But yeah, that's my lady. So, Kings County.
Motherfucking bitches.
Stephanie was cool though. Stephanie was cool.
Stephanie was cool. The phlebotomist is cool.
The phlebotomist was cool. She's mad cool and she loves purple. We got to show her Asani.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was dope.
Part of the journey of
Right.
genuineness.
Very
I
genuine.
like that Gio. I like that Gio.
But you know what? I be feeling, yeah, she likes that. But I be feeling, right? Like, honestly speaking, that's how it be. In our universe, we get small aspects of genuine because I feel like we're such a high state of genuine and the vibrations is so high that it's very rare to kind of find those type of people that just be themselves. You know what I'm saying?
We seek out anomalies. They just gravitate to us genuinely.
Right. Excuse me. Her staying there, the stay was beautiful.
How many days was I in that thing after? Let's see, I gave her Friday.
A week or so.
They discharged us on Christmas. That was Wednesday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 5 days.
Yeah.
That wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. I came back home, feed the dog, run back out, come back home, feed the dog, smoke a little weed. Right? Then come back home. No, go back out, chill, spend the night at the hospital for like a sleepover, watching no cable type shit.
And the nurse lady gave you the lazy boy.
Yeah, she did give me the lazy boy. She saw me sleeping on the floor. We need more nurses like that in the streets. So if you sleeping on the floor.
Yeah, you was about to. You just put your jacket down.
Yeah, I was there though. I was
You
in
lay
full.
there?
Yeah, I was on the floor.
Oh, and she was like, yeah, you can't do that. It's daytime.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So she was like, oh, I can't do that and shit. I'm like, oh, all right, whatever. She bought the recliner. African lady, mad cool. She said, oh, no, you can't do that.
That is not how she sounds.
Nah, that's not how she sounded. But she was mad cool. So we was able to chill. We spent Christmas there. Watching movies, watching shows and shit like that. I think, I seen this movie with Adam Sandler.
Drew Barrymore.
Drew
They did a
Barrymore.
lot of movies together. At first, I'm like, oh, this is a 51st dates thing. But then it was
Right.
like, no, it wasn't.
Nah.
Just
But,
use my phone.
okay.
You can do what you want to do.
Okay. We just trying to pump this content now.
Pump it louder.
But we had that. We stayed there. Yeah, I got you. We stayed there chilling. That was fun as fuck. And we went to go see Asani back and forth, by the way.
Back and forth.
The
Nicu.
right. The women that took care of him.
Those bitches freaked him out.
They was cool. Shout outs to Soul, Garcia. It's more of them. The Philippine ones was cool as fuck. The black ones was cool. The black lady, the communication lady, she was cool.
Oh, I want the burgundy scrubs. Yeah, she was
Right, she was cool. And the other one where her son was like, oh snap, it's your birthday. She was cool. She was in there.
One from Christmas?
I think so. And she was like, her son is grown now. The baby father's shit.
Oh, let's show you with the green scrubs. From the Nicu.
Cool.
She was that was the Christmas picture.
The green scrub lady.
with the nice eyelashes. And she was telling me she do individual strips and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like, I.
Why?
Uh,
No, he was like, oh, bro, have Merry Christmas, bro. And she's like, he 18? Yeah, that.
right. Because it's like they grow up so
That's
fast.
like birthday. Fucking birthday.
Right. They grow up so fast type shit. I was like, oh, all right. So that was dope. But yeah, it was a good experience.
Talk
You
about the
know.
bullhead bitch that was like, oh, put your mask up. And then, Miss Walcott, what's wrong? Bitch, don't speak to me.
Yeah, that boy had a bitch. BHB. She was being herself. I think sometimes just to get by, some of you guys are too y'all. And y'all, you got jobs like government-based jobs that keep you no matter what. It's like going to the food stamp office. Shout out to those motherfuckers at the food stamp office. I'm just saying though, it's the idea of the social worker aspect where it's like you're so pedantic or quick to tell somebody to do something, but you're not practicing what you're preaching.
That's impartial as fuck.
True. True. So yeah, that's probably why her hair not growing. I don't know, but she was kind of like back and forth-ish. It was like whatever, but they was cool. Shout out to the ladies in the Nicu, I think. And then they was having like a back and forth thing for Christmas, where they was like decorating, and the blue side won, and the red side lost. They was coming over there trying to sabotage them and shit. I was like, oh wow, the red side is crazy, etc. And now we're just going back for appointments. But all in all, it was okay. Everybody there was cool. They was calm. You had some people that was being themselves, and we just was ourselves to them. But yeah, that was Kings County.